to measure visual acuity of a patient. And what is the importance of visual acuity measurement? So first you should know what is visual acuity. Visual acuity is the resolving power of the eye through which we can differentiate one object to another. And what is the importance of visual acuity testing? The importance of visual acuity testing is it tells us how well a person can see. And if a patient's visual acuity is abnormal means our visual acuity is less than 6/6, then it is called abnormal vision. Then we should always check his or vision with pinhole. If visual acuity is less than 6/6, then always check the vision with pinhole. If vision is improved with after putting pinhole, it indicates the patient has refractive error. Or if vision is not improved after putting pinhole also, it indicates patient has some other ocular pathologies like cataract, retinal detachment, ARMD, diabetic retinopathy. That means with the help of a visual acuity testing, we can differentiate the abnormalities of vision is due to because of the refractive error, which we can correct it by specs, or is due to because of some other ocular pathologies. Now I will discuss how to check visual acuity of a patient. For measurement of visual acuity patient, first ask the patient to cover one eye with your occluder, or you can use a tissue paper also to occlude the eye. And the patient should not press the eye, because when you press, if the patient press his or eyes during testing, it may distort vision when we tested the unoccluded eye for next time. So first ask the patient to cover one eye, then ask the patient to read from the top of the chart. It is A in this chart, and this chart is known as the Snellen distance visual acuity chart. And always ask the patient to read from left to right. Say for if the patient can read top letter from 6 meter distance, then his or her visual acuity is recorded as 6/60. Or if the patient can read only one letter from 6/36 line, then his or her visual acuity is recorded as either 6/60 plus 1 or 6/36 minus 1. But if the patient can't read the top letter from 6 meter distance, then you have to reduce the distance between the patient and the shaft at 1 meter at a time. Say for if you are testing, if the testing distance is at 5 meter, then his or her visual acuity is recorded as 5/60. If it is 4 meter, then 4/60, 3/60, 2/60 or 1/60. But if the patient can't read the top letter at 1 meter distance, then how to check the visual acuity of the patient? For that condition, you have to hold the finger from any distances which is less than 1 meter. Or if the patient can count the finger from 50 centimeter, say for, then his or her visual acuity is recorded as CFA 50 centimeter. But if the patient can count the finger, then you have to move the hand in front of the patient eye. If the patient can perceive the hand movement, then the visual acuity is recorded as HMCF. That means hand movement close to face. If the patient can perceive the hand movement in front of his or her eyes, then you have to throw a light directly in the patient eye. If the patient can perceive the light, then his or her visual acuity is recorded as PL positive. That means perception of light is present. But if the patient can't perceive the light, then his or her visual acuity is recorded as PL negative, or you can say MPL. That means perception of light is not present. Thank you.